it could be hard to tell from the video that I can get on an iPhone, but there is smoke everywhere around my office today, and that is due to a 120 acre brush fire in a state park, and the state park is about 21 miles west of us here in this direction. So 21 miles that the smoke is getting blown in our direction, and it's creeping in the office at this point. You can smell it. It smells like we're camping. Pretty crazy. Okay, I'm leaving work now, and you can see for perspective is a blue sky, and you can see all that smoke. I was challenged by just cruising around to do the Get to VidMe challenge, so I'm gonna do that. Before I get into that, I wanted to talk about how I've changed how I do my vlogs just a little bit. I'm not gonna film something every day like I had been, just things that I maybe find interesting or whatever, and I'm still gonna upload weekly. I'm still gonna make weekly vlogs, and the reason for that is I had a lot going on a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure if you could tell in that video, how many sort of day outside, that entire week of work was very busy and stressful, and I had some other things going on in my own life as well that caused me not to be motivated in any way to film for a few days. And then I started just realizing that that challenge I had set up for myself was getting to be too much. I needed to take a break, and when we go to the Philippines at the end of this year, which we're already looking at plane tickets for, it was pretty much going to be impossible to find something to film every day and put it all together and everything else like that while I'm over there. So I decided to go back to just focusing on more one thing at a time, focusing on just filming things that might be interesting or to document, and allow myself more time to focus on each episode individually, and you know, allow more time for other things in my life. So that explains that. So I'm not filming every day. You notice I filmed something on Wednesday, trying to catch a rainbow in the rain on my way home from work, and filmed a little bit yesterday for the wildfire that we have going on at a park about 20 miles away from work, where I work here. The smoke today is not near as bad as it was yesterday, although the fire did cover up to 2,200 acres, and when I checked this morning, that fire was contained to about 30% now. So hopefully that they get that under more control. It's pretty pretty crazy. And despite the wildfires, we went downtown last night, hung out at Channelside, which is kind of our river walk here in the Tampa Bay area. Caught the sunset, and actually caught a live cover band at the end of the night that I'll throw in some clips here at the end of the vlog with. Okay, on to the challenge, the Get to VidMe challenge. This was originally created by Wolfer, I believe, and I was challenged by just cruising around to complete the challenge, and I'm happy to do that. How long have you been on VidMe? I've been on VidMe for 5 months. I joined December 10th of 2016, which was pretty much the last time I've uploaded anything on YouTube as well. So the same video that I uploaded on VidMe on December 10th was the last video I ever uploaded on YouTube. I still have my YouTube channel, just don't upload there. I only upload on VidMe now. What content do you create? I create vlogs. I'm just trying to document my life. I try not to get caught up in how many followers I have or how many views my videos get. I just enjoy the creative outlet. I have fun when I make my vlogs, from the filming to the editing to the idea to picking the music to everything. It's fun to me. I enjoy doing it, and I'm just trying to have fun and document my life. Why are you on VidMe? I am on VidMe for a new beginning. When I found out about VidMe, I was in a kind of a downtime on YouTube. I was having a hard time finding new creators to follow. I wasn't getting any views. I was starting to get unmotivated, and when I found out about VidMe through Mark Rockefort, which I've mentioned that many times, so thank you, Mark. But when I found out about VidMe, I decided to try it out there. I know they had only been around since 2014. Looked like 2016 they had started to get more traction, and definitely, obviously now they're getting more traction, and I wanted to be a part of that. VidMe was new. They still are new. They're growing, and I wanted to be a part of that, and that's what brought me to VidMe. And I've found so many new creators that I don't think I would have ever found on YouTube. So many I can't even keep up with watching their content. Whether or not I follow them, I honestly, there's not enough time in the day to watch all these guys and gals. Great videos, and that's what I love about VidMe. The favorite video on VidMe of mine and another creator's. This was a hard question, and I had to put a lot of thought into it, and it's very hard to just pick one. Not only one of my videos that would be my favorite, but one of another creator's. My favorite video of my own is, honestly, I forget what episode it was, but it is titled Model Cars and Making It Official. That is my favorite one for a few reasons. When I made that episode, I didn't have a whole lot lined up to what to film for that week, for each day that week. It just kind of evolved into what it was. The making model cars with my son was will always be one of my favorite memories now. Making it official, the adoption became official. He became officially my son, not just my stepson, and that is just, that means the world to me. And then we ended up downtown and to be honest, we forgot the restaurant was even there, and ended up downtown at a restaurant where my wife and I had our first date, and caught probably one of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever been able to catch, not only while we're having dinner, but catching it on camera on time lapse. And that whole night ended up at that restaurant just by kind of happenstance. It took us even a minute to realize where we were at. That just, all those things combined makes that one of my favorite videos here on VidMe. Favorite video from another content creator is a video titled The Filmmaker from Mark Rockefort. Was the first, I didn't know Mark until I caught his tweet on Twitter about VidMe. Obviously, I followed, when I found his channel VidMe, he hadn't posted anything yet, so I followed him. I wanted to see what kind of content this guy created that had introduced me to VidMe. And in the first film I believe he posted was a video called The Filmmaker. It's a short film about himself. There's certain things in that video that I relate to, as far as, you know, kind of anxiety, sometimes feeling the need to start over, things like that. But it is a great video, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. Who would you like to collaborate with? I'd love to truly collaborate with anyone that I follow, or anyone that follows me. As far as collaboration goes, I am ready and willing to collaborate with anybody that would ask me. I know there's a couple announcements at times with creators wanting to collaborate, and they'll make a video on what they want to do and ask other people just to submit things. I try to be a part of all those if I can. Anybody that would anyone that were to message me and ask me to collaborate with them, I'd be more than happy to do it, given if I had the time. I'm just happy to be a part of anything that I can be of any help to anyone else that's creating something that I can. I would love to collaborate with anybody that would be possible to actually collaborate with somebody in person together, making one video in the same place at the same time. That would be awesome. And who would you like to tag? As far as anybody watching this video, tag you're it, create this challenge. I know it's been around for a couple weeks now, but there's no reason not to keep it going. If you haven't already done a Get to VidMe challenge, gives you an opportunity to tell everyone that watches your stuff a little bit more about you. Questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching, and stay inside, my friends.
The shade. Melly. Rebel.